Welcome back to the channel. What's up, guys? Back in the garage and give you an update here. So this is the 70 split Camaro that I've been working on. You guys saw in previous videos. So just kind of a recap. I'll just try and summarize, front to back. So what we got is, I picked this up as an unfinished project from somebody else. I told you guys that. So start here, the 350 LT1, which was in my 71 that I built on the channel. So I saved this. So I figured I'll use it for a future project. Well, that future project came by when I got the 70 Camaro. So this is this, it says actually 1973 50 LT1. The car came with an M21 4-speed. So that's what this had in my 71. So I figured, oh, it's an easy swap, which it pretty was. There were some difficult things, trying everything lined up. There always is. But so got the 350 LT1, the M21 4-speed, got that mounted in the car. Then this car came with vintage AC already. So I finished installing the vintage AC. You can see. So I bought a cool little hydraulic crimper, actually off Amazon rather than buying the one from Vintage AC. Saved, a huge amount of money. You can do it yourself. It's not that hard. It was pretty easy. It came out really good. So I did the vintage AC in it. This also came with Dakota digital dash. This car already had tubular, upper and lower control arms, kind of some lowering springs and shocks, front, rear, suspension, stuff like that was already painted. So after the motor, so then this is my 71. I went with the CVF racing system in the front, but this actually is a March sport kind of pulley system, 6-rib V-belt pulley system. Power steering pump, alternator, AC, came with everything. Kit's actually pretty nice. It wasn't too bad. Just get everything, lined up, take your time, adjusted. So did that, and then I installed front to back all the lines. So fuel lines, brake lines, all that good stuff. Brand new brake, booster, master cylinder, everything, proportioning valve. Got all that hooked up. Then I had to wire the car. So I went with American Auto Wire, complete kit. So I had to crimp and pin everything. So that you just got to take your time. It is just one of those things that it's time consuming. You lay everything out. It's pretty well labeled though. I mean, I love the AAW stuff. It's awesome. I used it on the 71 as actually completed harnesses where they were plug and play already. Made for the 71 Camaro, and I used to replace the ones. This one you have to wire the whole car, which I did. So all the lights, all the horns, everything. They got this mega fuse block. Everything else gets wired. So as you can see, I put new battery in it. It came with a Champion aluminum radiator. Put dual electric fans on it. Got those wired. All by sensors, thermostat, so it auto turns on, just like I did on my 71. Everything else, distribution block it comes with. Down there, wired all the headlights, tail lights, marker lights, so just, everything. Had to wire it front to rear. The wheels came with it. They're like American Racing Torque Thrust. Came with it. There is the Dakota digital dash. Of course, 4-speed. I put a radio in it, like a nice Kenwood. So tweeters in the center of the dash. 6x9s in the rear. Just, kind of like a little cruising system, no big deal. New NPD National Parts Depot dash pad, which is an AC pad. Got that in there. Still got to finish some stuff, but because I had a little bit issues with the tranny, clutch and stuff. The stock clutch fork, which is right here. So what had happened is one of these little tabs here, this arm was bent. So when your pilot bushing slides and clips on here, and this is on your little pilot bushing or your little pivot ball inside the bell housing, right? So when you push the clutch pedal, it pushes in. Well, this was tweaking because it was only kind of engaging half the pilot bushing on the pressure plate diaphragm fingers. You got a bunch of fingers, so when you push on it, that pilot bushing pushes on it, engages the clutch. Well, it was only pushing on half, so it had kind of bent some of those fingers, and I was having a real bad shuddering. So after investigation, once I had to pull it back out, I figured it out, like, well, after we put a 0 degree in, kind of on a real flat table, 0 degree everything, and we found out, well, the fingers were bent. So I went ahead and got a new pressure plate, new flywheel, new pilot bushing, a new pilot bearing, and a new clutch fork just to make everything uniform. I had the flywheel turned by my local, actually Fowler Engines. They did the turning of the flywheel on the machine shop there. Got it all straight and true, everything, put it back in. So now it's just a matter of kind of taking it to this other shop that I use because I need an alignment on it. Kind of some things dialed in. But he has a lift, so we're going to kind of get it up there and make sure everything's kosher with everything. Get it completely dialed in, and it's kind of running a little bit rich. I've done everything that I can, with my ear and stuff, but this guy's actually really, really good. I've used him before. He's an old school hot rodder and stuff. He's a little better at tuning on these carbs and stuff than I am. I mean, it's not bad. It's just running a smidget rich. And don't get me wrong. I've dialed it. I've done all. It's a brand new Brawler carburetor, and I've done the things, and I've done all the idle air adjustments and fuel bowl. I've done everything, but there's this, I don't know, this is sometimes a second set of eyes on it is good. So with that being said, so this is kind of, the summary on everything. There's still some things that are left to do. I had my other shop that I use for paint, so the deck lid wasn't staying up, so I had them replace the tension rods. Now that's fixed. I needed a little bit of seat bracket work, so I got that done. They evacuated and charged the AC for me. That's done. And then so what I did is the car came with power windows, but I've actually put new updated ones in. So Specialty Power Windows, shout out him, he's awesome. This is one of their kits. So it's the scissors and motors and the complete wiring comes with it, and then I wired it in, like, actual plugs and all that stuff in the dash to tie into the AAW system, which they actually have a provision for that. They actually have one for power window stuff. It's actually really, really neat. Love their wiring. I'll use it on all the other projects that I do. So the car came with carpet and seat covers, so I got to have the upholstery shop just pull the seat covers. The back seat was already done, and I have the bottoms already. So now the kind of the tranny is situated and all the rest of the wiring. So I'm going to put the carpet in, clip the back seats in, and then get these recovered. And then all I got left is kind of sort out the door panels. Now it did come with door panels, but I'm just not a fan. I think they're actually the wrong ones, so I'm probably just going to order Camaro Central. I'll probably just get like a pair of standard door panels and stuff. And then that'll be kind of the last thing. There's a couple of things, couple trim pieces. And then the last will be the paint shop. Is the hood was already painted and kind of prepped, but we still need the white stripes on it, and then clear it, and everything needs to be cut and buffed. And then once I do that, then I'll put the windshield trim back on. Everything will be good to go. And actually this one's for sale. So I'm also kind of debating too that my 71 actually I'm putting up for sale. So we got Good Guys coming up, so I'm gonna take that to Good Guys again, and I'll throw for sale so I don't get a bunch of eyeballs on it and see. But if anybody's interested, hit me up, send me a message or whatever, and we can talk. But you guys have seen that on the channel. That car is fun, amazing, everything in it is pretty much brand new, as you guys have seen. So, but I got some other ones in the works. Gonna start working on some other stuff. Got some other big plans hopefully in the works too. So hit me up on that, let me know. But this here, I'll finish getting it dialed in. We did finish the exhaust. It's a 3-inch pipe system, so I had the shop kind of finish the back part. Needed some welding, tabs welded on, some hangers and stuff. Got that done. But this car is also for sale too. Once I finish those things, then I'll post it and put it for sale. But all right, man, that's kind of the summary on this, where it sits right now. Got a busy week here in the next week, so but I'll keep you guys posted on what else is going on. Keep you posted on this, on the other project. But till then, talk to you later. Thanks for watching.